Hi guys, Chris here with Ron Perlman, the star of Hellboy, Pacific Rim, Sons of Anarchy, and a new TV show called Hand of God, which is streaming on Amazon. And there it is. How you doing, Ron?
Doing great.
Yeah?
How are you? Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
You excited about the new TV show?
I am actually quite excited about it. Quite proud of it. Kind of basking in the glow of the response that it seems to be engendering.
Yeah.
And I kind of can't wait to see whether it's just us, those of us who toiled at bringing you this new breed of insanity, or whether it might actually begin to resonate and strike a chord. Who knows? We'll find out in another couple of days.
Yeah, I think it's September 4 it starts streaming. So I was going to kick off with a random question. I won't kick off with you.
You're far too young.
You're far too big.
Save the kicking off for, not a few decades.
What would you do if you were God for a day?
God?
God.
Oh, I mean, I would make pizza be not fattening.
That's a good start.
That'd be number one. I would make Donald Trump the GOP nominee for sure.
You a big Trump fan? Are you being ironic?
No, that was a statement that didn't warrant a follow-up question. I'm a god, so keep it down, okay? Okay. I'll do the jokes, all right? What else would I do? God. Well, that's about it, really.
Okay. Well, give us why I asked that question is obviously, can you give us the setup for the show, maybe?
So the fellow I play is Judge Pernell Harris. Clearly a man of wealth and privilege, generations of privilege, probably the guy who, every street in town is either named for his grandfather or his great-grandfather. So he's that guy. And then, of course, being a judge, he's kind of inserted himself in the center of this universe to dispense power, as only a magistrate can do. So he's someone who's, and he's quite smart, he's quite charming, and he understands power, as only like a guy in that position can. So he spent his entire life winning, except we find when we meet him, he's in the process of dealing with this potential and profound and life-altering loss, the loss of his son. His son has shot himself in the head. He's on life support, and he's dangling by a thread. So this begins this downward spin that the judge finds himself in, which leads him to a whole bunch of desperate measures, including an association with, for lack of a better word, God. And we explore this. That's the world of the show. We explore: is he truly reborn? Is he truly a foot soldier of God and religion, and his rebirth, or is God just another tool in the arsenal that he will use to gain leverage, like he always does in every situation? That's what's interesting about. That's what I find interesting about.
Yeah, it's a cool setup. Did you base him on anyone? And if so, would you be able to say who that was?
No. The thing that was most startling and most attention-grabbing was the uniqueness of the world and the writing and these characters. I've never seen anyone quite like them before. I've never seen a world that has as many rich, extreme characters, all of whom have their own agenda, and their agendas are like they're wearing them on their sleeves. The writing is what drew not only me, but Mark Forrester, who had never done television before, and pretty much everyone you meet in the cast. We all just kind of were flipped out about how original the world of Ben Watkins was, and how it didn't compare to anything else, and how in creating these characters there were kind of not any prototypes upon which to base anything, that it was going to be an exercise of the imagination.
And was working with Mark a big appeal of doing the show?
Huge for all of us. I mean, he's an incredibly distinguished filmmaker, but with a great filmography behind him. Very varied. He's kind of like a modern-day Howard Hawks, or he's like a Ridley Scott, where he's determined to never repeat himself. So he almost all of his movies are a different genre than the last, and there's an intelligence and an elegance to his filmmaking that just fills you with admiration and an incredible amount of enthusiasm. Like, boy, if I was in this guy's hands, I know I would be in great hands. So we had access to probably the greatest talent pool of any project I'd ever worked on, just mostly because of Mark.
And can you talk a little bit about the first time we see you on screen? Because
the first time you see me on screen, I'm naked, I'm in a fountain, and I'm speaking in tongues. And I'm kind of lost in all of that. And then when you see me naked, speaking in tongues, you as the audience will also become lost.
But
and you might never be found again.
Well, it's certainly an attention-grabbing introduction.
I sure got my attention.
What was it like shooting that?
It sucked.
Yeah.
We have this thing that we refer to in the movie business called magic hour. It occurs twice a day. It's either as the sun is coming up or as the sun is going down. There's this light that takes place for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes tops. And cinematographers and directors love to shoot in that light because it creates an effect. So we waited until dusk to shoot it, which is the coldest time of the day. The sun's going down.
Wow.
So, it was embarrassing enough to be naked in a fountain with, 120 crew members and, 300 extras. But the shrinkage... Can we talk?
Could they not have given you a fluffer or something? Is that the thing?
Yeah, but I mean, even the fluffer was like, it's cold in here.